Welcome back to another vlog. Today is Thursday, day 4 of Cosyathon, and it is now like 12:15. So I'm starting this vlog really late. I had a bit of a slow morning, but I am ready to go for the day now. So let's get vlogging. I have like a load of stuff that I need to do, and I'm just gonna let you know. So I need to do the washing up. I need to put a whitewash on. They're like not fun things. Then I need to create a thumbnail for yesterday's video because I didn't have time to do it last night because I was out for dinner. I then got to read. I have an episode of Riverdale to watch that came on Netflix today since it's Thursday, so I want to watch that. I want to look at some karate stuff and maybe learn some stuff in preparation for my next belt. And I maybe want to pre-film some videos that I will be doing over the weekend for next week. But I might just, you know, get ahead of schedule and see about doing those. So, quite a busy afternoon. I'm going to try and get a few things done. I think that I'm going to read before I let go first because I have like 40 pages left of it and I think it's a quick read anyway, so it won't take me that long. So I think I'm going to do that and then maybe do the washing and the washing up, you know, get the crap things out of the way. And then 3 till 4 I am doing a sprint over on the Twitter page. So if I can get the washing up and the washing done before 3 o'clock, I can then read and do my Twitter sprint. So that is the plan. And then probably watch Riverdale tonight when I get into bed whilst he's playing Xbox. And yeah, that's maybe look at some karate stuff while I'm in bed watching Riverdale. So we'll see how the day goes, but I will keep you informed and let's just see. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so it's half an hour later than my last little segment of this vlog, and I have just finished before I let go. And wow, I didn't think I was gonna have this kind of reaction and these thoughts about it, but it was actually amazing. I was so like, it's a chunk of a book. And obviously I have been reading loads for Cosyathon, but I didn't think that I would be able to get through this as quickly as I have done. It is a very, very fast-paced read because the chapters are quite short, so even though it's like a 350-page book, it doesn't seem like that, so it does go very quickly and you do get through it quicker than expected. But honestly, when I picked this up at Yauk and when I kind of read what it was about, it didn't really intrigue me, and that is why I haven't picked it up before now. But it did fit into my Cosyathon TBR and did think it was perfect for the category that I put it in. But wow, it was actually beautiful and it was so intriguing and it just kept me captivated the whole way through. For those of you who don't know, this book is based in Alaska, an Alaskan town called Lost, and it's based on the character of Corey and Kyra, and Corey has moved away. She's moved out of Lost and she has left Kyra behind. 7 months after leaving Lost, Kyra commits suicide, and Corey now doesn't have her best friend anymore, so she returns to Lost, and the book takes place over like a 6-day period, and she basically is returning to Lost to find out what happened to Kyra and why she drove, why this happened. Kyra had bipolar, and she was very all over the place all of the time. She had massive mood swings and she would go days on end without sleeping, so had to deal with that. And basically the town of Lost gave up on Kyra, her parents, and took her for meds, and they valued her art more than they valued Kyra as a person, and that was kind of how she fitted into the town once Corey had actually left. She didn't have anyone else but her art. It wasn't so much as a passion, it was something that she just did when she was in a bad place, and the town kind of took advantage of this and her beautiful artwork and used her basically for this. And it's basically Corey discovering what drove Kyra to suicide. And it is a very, very deep book. I don't think that I've ever read a book based on bipolar disorder, so it was very interesting to read this as a subject matter in a story, and also to explore kind of like the Alaskan town and kind of like really picture how remote it is and how little people there are in the village, but also to get a feel of how horrible everyone else was in the village towards Kyra. So yeah, I really enjoyed Before I Let Go. I think I probably would give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. So it wasn't a 5-star book. I did feel like at times that it was weird because that it was a really long book and not massive amounts happened. Like, not that, like, looking back, I can't think, oh, like, that happened. But it was still very engaging and there was always something going on. So I feel like that there was always little things going on, which then meant you then didn't get bored. So it didn't have like massive changes to the story or massive discoveries. But I did really enjoy it and it was really engaging. So I would love to read more from this author soon. I think that she has great potential and I think that her writing is amazing. So I did really enjoy that aspect of the book. So as for my reading plans next, I am not sure what I'm going to read next. I'm going to go and have a look at my rest of my TBR and see what I fancy picking up after that read. So I will tune in with you in a bit. Right, I'm now starting the fun stuff. I'm going to do all of this washing up, put a wash on. I do find it funny though, right? So this shelf in the background, me and Steve, or Steve and I, look like massive alcoholics because it is literally filled with like beer bottles and like there's a Malibu bottle up there. I think there's a wine bottle and like a Disaronno one. We're not actually massive drinkers. They've just been like getting stored there over like the month that we've been living here. So yeah, that's great. We're not alcoholics, just so you know. Oh, and last night we had a bit of drama with the fish tank. So we got back from Steve's mum and dad and the whole of the kitchen worktop was just soaking wet and about this much water had come out of the top of the fish tank, so the water line had really dropped. And yeah, there was a leak in it from where I moved it yesterday. So if you can see, like that there, whatever the stuff that Steve's had to use, he's had to seal it with this gunky stuff. And it was like right in that corner there was a massive leak. And yeah, just before we were going to bed. So thank God we actually did find where it was coming from, sealed it, could get into bed. So, dramas in the life of Georgia Conway. Yeah, so now I'm going to do some washing up. So I'm not going to film because it's gross. And yeah, we'll see how washing up goes and then I'm going to put a wash on. So yeah. Right, washing up's done. I've hoovered everywhere. I've even hoovered the bed to make sure that the sheet is all clean. Made the bed, done the washing up, put a whitewash on, hoovered everywhere. So I'm done on housework jobs. So we're going good. So all that I have to do is that when the wash comes out, just to hang it up and dry it. So now what's next on the list? So I actually do have like on my notes, I don't know whether anyone actually does this, I have like time. So Before I Let Go was 12:30 till 1:30. I keep looking at myself, I'm really sorry. 1:30 till 2 was washing up and washing, which we are on track because it's 4 minutes till 2 and I finished it. 2 o'clock is to do a thumbnail and then read, and then 3 till 4 is my reading sprint. 4 till 4:30 I want to look at karate videos. 4:30 till 6 I want to pre-film videos. 6 till 7 will be about dinner time, and then Riverdale will just be any time later on that in between reading I'll put an episode of Riverdale on. So that is my day planned out. So I'm now going to get on with doing that thumbnail. Day 3's thumbnail is now done. Oh, minus his face, my face and cards. So they are all the same, wrapped up in Cosyathon. Yay! I don't know what I was thinking. She's my soulmate. I guess we're just going through a little. We are getting ready for the next sprint of Cosyathon. I'm on the Twitter 3 till 4 this afternoon, so I'm very excited. But I just wanted to give you a little recap of the challenges that I've completed so far for Cosyathon. So I've obviously read a list of cages which completes challenge 1, and I have also read in my cozier setting. I can't remember what number challenge that is, but that's 2 challenges ticked off. And then I've then just finished Before I Let Go, which completes challenges 2 and 7, which is to read a book with a cold cover and to read a book set in winter. So this one does that perfectly because it's set in Alaska and the cover was very icy. Well, it was literally ice. So that is 4 challenges completed so far in the first 2 books. And next I'm going to be reading To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. And I believe that this was completing the challenge of A Plan Falling Apart, since the letters that she writes to her crushes then get sent out, which obviously was not her intentions. So then once I finish this, that'll be 5 challenges completed. So we're on track to getting all 7 done. So hopefully loads of people join me for this Twitter sprint, and this is what I'm going to be reading. So let's get on with it. I just want to watch Riverdale. It's doing a bloody Xbox update. 1%. Oh my god. I resorted to watching Riverdale on my Mac when the TV's over there. But we're going with it. So I've just watched Riverdale, and it's, yeah, Riverdale's a bit weird. It's like changed. So that was fine, and now I am going to start dinner for when Steve gets home. I'm gonna have a nice homemade carbonara, so I'm gonna start cooking that now. So Stevie's home now, and I cooked him a nice homemade carbonara.
Yeah.
Right, I have an issue, and I feel like I want to cry. I'm not in the mood for a love story at the moment. Yeah. So, or I know this isn't a full love story, but stuff about boys and girls, and yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna change my book. So this one is fulfilling the challenge of read a book about a plan falling apart. So I'm gonna take a look at my bookshelves and see what I can come up with. So I'll get back to you in a minute. Whoa, that's bright. So I just thought I'd use my lighting rig while I'm over here by my bookshelves. Right, okay, so what I've come up with is Tyler Johnson Was Here by J. Coles. So it's not completely about a plan falling apart, but it's based on the character of Tyler, who goes to a party and he ends up getting shot by a police officer, and after he goes missing. So although it's not like that he's had a plan himself, he didn't plan to go to the party to get shot, he planned to come home after the party. So although then it's not completely kind of like on track, it is sort of about a plan falling apart, because obviously, like I just said, he did not plan to get himself killed. So this is what I'm going to go with, and this is also on my books that I want to read for the end of the year, my December TBR, so that will then help me kind of tick off one there. So we're going to go with this one, so I'll let you know how it is. Just to give you a little update, I'm in bed now, and I'm just going to go on my computer for a bit and watch a bit of telly before I'm Asleep comes on. And I'm going to do some more reading. I've read about 40 pages of Tyler Johnson Was Here, and I'm really liking it. It gives me the hate you give feels. So hopefully I will really enjoy this one. It will be another favourite book of 2018. So I think that I'm going to sign off for today's vlog now, so I can then edit it and get it posted overnight. Since it's quite a long one anyway, and
how is he
I don't really think
that quick? That is ridiculous.
Steve's just talking on his Xbox.
I've had one shot and he knocked me. That was mad.
I don't really think that I'm going to be filming much more tonight and doing anything else. So I'm going to cut this off. Hope that you've enjoyed. Sorry.
I want to see that kill cam.
I hope that you've enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll see you again tomorrow.